What's up, y'all? Okay, so we are starting Unit 6, which is all about plant nutrition. With this, we really need to hone in on the idea of how do plants make their own food. So plants are something called autotrophs because they make their own food using light energy from the sun to convert that to chemical energy in the form of glucose, but they have to do this through a unique process called photosynthesis. Now, photosynthesis is definitely something you have heard of at some point in your educational career. Now, with biology, for us, we're going to dive into not only just understanding what are the steps and what are the components of photosynthesis for it to occur, but also that actual chemical equation of photosynthesis. What are the chemicals involved? What are the best? What's the best environment for photosynthesis to occur? When it's occurring in the leaf, what is the actual structure of the leaf that creates the appropriate environment for this reaction to occur? Plants are so uniquely designed to carry out this reaction. And we're going to learn about each cell and how it contributes to the leaf structure, that organ of a plant, to ultimately produce its own food so it can have glucose to store in certain places, to be sent to certain areas when energy is needed, and of course through different times of the year. Got a bug in here. Okay, so let's go ahead, dive right into photosynthesis. So we know this is ultimately how green plants create their own food in the form of glucose. This occurs through a chemical equation in word form, which you will be responsible for knowing the word form and the chemical form. We start right here. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of light and chlorophyll yields glucose plus oxygen. Light, of course, is from sunlight. Chlorophyll is a substance that is found in the chloroplast. It's a green pigment that ultimately allows energy to be released in the presence of sunlight. So when energy in the form of sunlight is absorbed by that leaf, the chlorophyll molecule releases energy that allows carbon dioxide and water to break down and reform into the chemical elements, glucose and oxygen. Now we know oxygen is going to diffuse out of a plant, and that's where we ultimately get our oxygen to breathe. And then glucose, of course, is the energy source that a plant uses to grow everything from its flowers to its reproductive cells to its fruits and roots, and typically the things that we all find really awesome to eat if they're cooked correctly, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the chemical equation of photosynthesis because I want to make sure you guys are hearing it and seeing it so you can start to learn it. So the balanced chemical equation for photosynthesis: 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O. In the presence of chlorophyll and light, of course, yield C6H12O6 plus 6 O2. So when you are learning this, sometimes you can make it a jingle. Maybe that helps you. So 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O in the presence of light and chlorophyll equals or yields C6H12O6 plus 6O2. I mean, maybe you can make something better. I mean, if you can do it with a little better beat or something, please, by all means, teach me, enlighten me if you don't like the way I sing it. But whatever it is that helps you learn that, say it right now. Don't be embarrassed. 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O in the presence of light and chlorophyll yields C6H12O6 plus 6 O2. So that is your carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of light and chlorophyll yield glucose plus oxygen. All right, so that's where we're going to end for today. We'll pick it back up when we start talking about the leaf structure and how this process is designed to occur effectively because of leaf structure.